this a surprise? Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Anything else you need?
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables.
Commander Caius. Walks around Dragon's Reach like a preening rooster. I could do his job blindfolded.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Of a sort. Within these walls. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or witbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. See me at my shop sometime. Arcadia's called. Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me, but that bard is the worst.
You're someone who can get... Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
never should have come here.
That's all you've got?
Your kindness. I cannot bear.
I'll show you a real fight.
can't let you into Riften. You need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? Just in case you unlock the gate. Gates unlocked. Head inside when you're ready.
I have another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful. The Thieves Guild is...
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? That's the last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some trouble. You can pretend not to hear me all you want, but you better stay out of the Blackbriars' business.
Just don't want you to.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Father, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Huh? I owe a great deal of money. I was able to work out... I borrowed some... Now Sapphire wants her money back. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire.
Yeah? What? Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his death.
Any luck?
5. I don't know. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. I'd better get going.
Is there something I can do for you? Need something?
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Gleaming gemstones over here. Never done an honest day's work. I can take a hint, lad. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Those who shirk their duty will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelin.
And one more thing. No more talk of it.
I cannot best you. It's Grelin. Enough! Someone has killed Grelin. Grelin is dead. Aventus did it. Enough! Hooray! Grelin the Kind is dead at last. We're safe. Yay!
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared. Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
Welcome to Mistvale. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the Keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. I'd hardly call them a guild. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to... I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulf. Now my mother stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take... Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. I'd better get going.
As Jarl Leila's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet. Indeed, there have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar... No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not... In fact, if you could retrieve... As you can... What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my Orichalcum ingot, and my Grand Soul Gem. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to Excellent. Well, why are you still standing here?
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Right. So, you wish to master the arcane arts. I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
Good journey to you.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Sure, that'll do just fine. Go on ahead. What are you doing that? Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a... Look, we all have our flaws. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself. Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she... I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is. Amusing. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon. Ah, look. So... Well, exactly. I was about... I'd do any... Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated. She was a young woman. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her. When I find that bitch, I'm gonna wring her little neck.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
The finest oddities from...
Fine jewelry here. Don't miss out. Purchase a
Visitors
bottle
like
of
us are
genuine
rare in
farmer
this
blood
part of
elixir.
Skyrim.
Only 20 centimes.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special
Look like you
drinks.
could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap
Got the coin? You're welcome here. Although, have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Come back and see us again.
Filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the
Looking for work?
teachings of the handmaiden.
I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
We talked about this.
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I... Good man. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. I'm not exactly comfortable. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in
my
one
skill
of our
in battle
special
is
drinks,
unmatched.
you let me know.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. Why settle?
Excuse me, I have other things to attend
You
to.
look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later. Well, that would...
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind.
I've never seen Miol this upset.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for train? Look, I've moved all over I'm not out to... The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Everything I've got on display, really. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Genuine Falmer. Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Keep your eyes to the road.
Until next we meet, lad.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fun? Jewelry. Good journey, marsh friend.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
My food, everything I've got on display, really. Keep your belly full and your shoulders strong.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know. You here for lessons? Like, hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nerve. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Take a look. Yes, goodbye.
You have questions? Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with a few... Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. good.
Let's see what you've got. That's it? That's all you've got? I'll show you a real fighter.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? See ya.
Too lazy to walk? Don't mind if you do. What's your price? Sold. She's all yours. She's already saddled up.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? No, I'm sorry. You must have me mistaken for someone else. I've never even heard that name before. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I beg you, don't tell Sibby where I am. He'll kill me. Sibby's been spreading lies about me. You must hear me out. Sibby and I were to be married. We were supposed to be happy together forever. Then I found that wretched poetry from Svana. When I confronted Sibby about it, he threatened to kill me. I was scared, so I told my brother Wolfur. He went to talk to Sibby for me and Sibby killed him. My brother wasn't even armed. When I heard what Sibby did, I fled. And now you've found me, and you're going to tell him where I am. I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. A pleasant journey. My lord.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there... Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Another fight.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Well, if it isn't my little problems. Let me get... That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Nice try, but my mother's already got me in jail. And I think we're done talking. Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Good. Just point me in the right direction, and I'll do the rest. Ivarstead? So, you've done me a great service, my friend. This key opens one of my stashes in the basement of the meadery. Help yourself to any of its contents. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon. Well, if it isn't my little... that is correct. Still, I don't want to cross. Then I think we're done talking. Have you come to gawk at me, or is that... Good. Just point... So, the whore thinks the Blackbriar Reach ends at the border of Skyrim, eh? You've done me a great service. This key opens one of my stashes in the basement of the meadery. Help yourself to any of its contents. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon.
Let me out of here, damn it. I'm not a criminal.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients.
It's not. I yield. If I can just stand up.
Need a ride? My carriage is the same. Someone do something. Need something? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the Guild Green. Never hurts to pay your respects to Lady Kinnery.
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council? You were at Helgen when it was attacked? You saw this with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar. My court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? What project? The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne.
I think I found
Not
someone
over
who can
here
help
in a
you with
wizard's
your
laboratory.
Dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point. I, go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that.
Farengar.
Not now. Not now. Not now.
Let's go.
Wait, I know you.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen. so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't. Afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know.
I'll see you at the watchtower. Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of Corp.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. You know what? You're not worth the hassle. Go.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out, look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Enough of this! You can't defeat me. Is it really dead? What's happening?
Everybody, get back! That was the hairiest
I
fight
can't
I've ever
believe
been
it.
in.
You're
more than
Dragonborn.
I don't know about this
In the very
Dragonborn.
oldest tales, back from when
I'm
there were
sure
still
glad
dragons
you're
in
with us.
Skyrim,
You
the
better get back to
Dragonborn would
Whiterun
slay
right
dragons.
away.
And
Jarl
that's
Balgruuf
what you
will want to
did,
know what
isn't it?
happened here.
There's only, according to the old legends, only
Dragon-
the Dragonborn can shout
What are you
without
talking
chasing away the dragons. That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. That's now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of Dragonborn who kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say beautifully quiet. Tell me, this dragon... Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and... back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Be careful.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I work for Bellathor, at the general goods store. If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
I enjoy... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Need anything else? Just let me know. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
If it's work, depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you... So it's true. Greybeards, masters of the way of the voice. The
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to
bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house. Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of
You've
this
done a
Nord
great
nonsense
service
have
for
to
me
do
and
with
my
our
city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar.
What an archaic name was that?
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. Lead the way. Still here. I am at your command. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow.
I need to ask you to stop. That... Can't say I've heard of any laws against... Good. Glad we straightened that out.
He summons the two.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
If it's a lady... Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh,
Sadia,
there once was a
wake up
hero
here.
named Ragnar the
Yes,
Red who
Mom.
came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
You want a drink?
"Oh, you talk and you lie and
Depends.
you drink all our mead.
Are you
Now I
thirsty?
think it's high
Hungry?
time that you lie
Both.
down and bleed."
Now please, no more questions.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get... going then. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For
I've
a
been
modest
looking for you.
fee, I'll
Got
make
something I'm
great
supposed to deliver.
art for you.
Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
In himself.
Watch what you're doing!
Still here. I am at your command. Lead on.
Please. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Take a look. Do come back.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
I'd even Trinkets, odds and ends. Take a look. Remember, I'll give you the best. Deals or die trying.
You're someone who can get things done. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
Ugh.